everyone. We welcome you into Martha's Vineyard Ice Arena here in Oak Bluffs, Massachusetts for this afternoon's coverage of the 2026 MIAA Division IV Ice Hockey State Tournament. We get the Sweet 16 Cape Cod action this afternoon as the 23rd seeded Bourne Canalmen take on the 7th seeded Martha's Vineyard Vineyarders. We thank you for joining us, especially on our YouTube live stream. Keegan Hamblett on commentary. Bourne High School Athletic Director Kristyn is running the camera. Bourne Canalmen with a big win on the road in their round of 32 matchup, a 3-2 win over the Hudson Hawks. Martha's Vineyard took on a familiar opponent, the Dennis Yarmouth Dolphins, in the round of 32, dominated the play and won 6-0. Starting goalies for both sides, both juniors. For Martha's Vineyard, Russell Keegan will get the nod. Jackson Palmborg will get the nod for the Bourne Canalmen. And as you can hear, in this arena, it is loud. It seems like everybody at Martha's Vineyard is here at the game. The Canalmen are in their road purple uniforms, Martha's Vineyard in their home whites. On the draw, it's going to be Callahan going up against Kirby. First line on for either side. This game is underway, and it's going to be controlled short first by Martha's Vineyard. Retreating on back here is Angus Cummings. Cummings with a good step onto the left side will look to play it to Williamson. It goes off the boards. Height able to beat McLean to it. Picked up in the neutral zone by the captain, Callahan. Callahan still going on the right side, delivered it in front, never got all the way through to Palmborg. Thomas with the tap on the side. Here comes McLean to help him out. Thomas lost it. And the Vineyard unable to center it cleanly. Ronan Kelly trying to get some help from James Kroll to get it out of the zone, and he doesn't. It's going to be flicked back up by Callahan. Lofted over the net. Team captain for Bourne, Hunter McLean, will go to the left side to James Kroll. Kroll only as far as the other blue line. Halby looking to play it to the left. Hope with the nudge, and it's regathered by Donnie Gregory. Pass connection a little bit too far. Took a touch, no icing though. Ronan Kelly able to get it away off to the right side. Sights will find Frank Carpenito one-on-one. Carpenito stepping into the zone on the left side. His shot attempt got blocked. It went off of Locus. That's Locus going to his right side, looking to find Alton. And picked up, maybe a 2-on-2 counter the other way. It's Gregory stepping in. He leaves it short. Shot attempt won't go from Medeiros. And Carpenito's at the red line. He will send it in, and will be paddled down by Keegan. Only two goalies on the Martha's Vineyard roster. The other option is the sophomore Jacob Getchell. Seitz just dumped it back in, and he picks it up in neutral ice. And a self-tap. Here's Buckley. His shot attempt is off the glove of Russell Keegan. Two quick saves for him just under 2 minutes in. Kroll retreating, and now it's Kennefic who's going to pick it up here for the Canalmen. Off the stick of James Kroll. He gets it out of the zone, and it's found by Cole Thomas, and now a race to the puck. Thomas is going to get there first for the Canalmen. Cole Thomas battling now along the end boards. He gets to it in the corner, nudges down a man. Thomas has options at the line. Couldn't get it to McLean. Cole Thomas the backhand into the middle. James Kroll shot turned away. The rebound, Thomas gets to it and couldn't get it out in front. Canalmen looking sharp early on in this one. Shot attempt again is saved. That was Cole Thomas the second time, and now it's James Kroll getting to it in front of Dylan Waldman. He got in front, and it was sticked away by Coonan off to the side. It's Hunter McLean with the slap shot try. Put it wide on the right. Kennefic with a stumble, and it's going to counter the other way. It might be a breakaway going in as Waldman. Waldman deflected off of McLean, and Kroll's there on the other side behind Palmborg to pick it up. A stumble by Kennefic on the ice. Halby able to play it by. Kennefic's down a second time. Waiting for it at the point is Cummings. He's got it. Angus Cummings goes short on the right side. Redirected. And it just got tipped wide. Might have been off of Amos Sauer. Flicked up by Halby. So we had a delayed offside there. The whistle never went, and now it's Hunter McLean at his own blue line. Flicked forward by Landon Hope, who had a goal in that game against Hudson. Goal scorers in that game for Bourne were Landon Hope, James Kroll, and Charlie Seitz. They haven't had a whistle yet in this one. Here comes Halby to get it back for the Vineyard. Landon Hope beaten to the puck. Seitz trying to get a step onto it as the second line's on here for Bourne. Ronan Kelly gets it at the red line and will send it in. There comes Cummings, tapped up by Robert Texera. And flick forward by Hope. Carpenito trying to get the stick down. It was played off the sideboards out of the zone, and Hope's just going to flick it in. This second line is still on here for Bourne. So we're 4 minutes into the Sweet 16. Still scoreless from Martha's Vineyard. Cummings goes to his left. Hope applying the pressure. Kroll got a stick in. Kirby trying the self-tap. And Kroll will play it further up the ice by about 40 feet. Gregory will play it off the board right in front of the Vineyard bench, and the sophomore regathers. Gregory gets by Thomas, trying to get a step by Kroll, and Kroll hit him into the sideboards. And it gets flicked up out of the zone by Cole Thomas, the team leader in goals this season for Bourne. He's actually tied with James Kroll with 13. If you want to count playoffs, Kroll has the most with 14. Here's Ronan Kelly. He'll flick it on for James Kroll. Not out of the zone. Shot attempt will go wide of the target by Maximus Mattel. Left at the blue line, played down. Kroll and Kelly in a race to it against Mattel. Is nearly picked up by Kroll, and it springs on the other side. Shot attempt turned away by Pomborg. That's the first shot he's seen, and we're over 5 minutes into this one. Shot attempt again, got redirected through traffic. We'll credit Pomborg with another save on that sequence. Net was off of its pegs, but it's back on as Height goes to the line. Holding it is Mattel, who shoots it, and a save by Pomborg. A dangerous rebound. Callahan's looking to get it. Trapped in the corner, and now it's walked out by Kroll. Kroll working 1-on-3, and he'll backhand it in. And he got a stick down, but couldn't get clean possession of it. There's a nice move up the ice, as going forward for the Vineyard is the sophomore defender, Rory Locus. He's one of those guys that Bourne's got to look out for on this one, as that's poked away by McLean. Dangerously going up was Kokoska. Here's Waldman off to the left side. Martha's Vineyard in the mix of a line change here. A little bit too far forward for Texera. Kennefic stumbling, flicked forward by Carpenito just a little bit. And a little bit too far that time for Sauer. Carpenito gathers it right in front of us, just behind the red line. It's Sauer trying to go short. Sights a shot, is turned away by Keegan. Shots on goal in this one so far with 8:35 to go in the first. Bourne 5, and Martha's Vineyard with 3. Landon Hope able to take that one away, and Andrew Kennefic, the old Rochester transfer, played it out of the zone. It was too far for Sights to catch up to it, and Height will dump it in. McLean got to be careful here. Too far for Sights again. And that's going to be, I believe, our first whistle of the game. It's an offside call as Waldman tapped it in. Head coach Frank Carpenito for the Canalmen is asking if that should be an intentional offside and to bring it down all the way towards Russell Coogan's end. Frank Carpenito's in his 8th season with the Canalmen. 73, 82, and 8 is his career record. He's 5-5 in his career in state tournaments. All 5 losses have been by 1 goal. There's the backhand down by Medeiros. Picked up on the short side and wouldn't go on frame. Drew Kelly for Bourne. Gets hammered hard into the boards by Alton. Alton nudged by McLean, and it's picked up here by the Vineyard. Shot attempt saved by Pomborg. He spilled the rebound, and McLean trying to get to it. And Pomborg was down, and some extracurricular activity going on the side. A 3-on-2 with Bourne having numbers over there in the corner. Packed house, as we mentioned, here in Oak Bluffs. USA theme for the student section for Martha's Vineyard. They were the 7th seed, and Bourne was the 23rd seed. Let's meet Martha's Vineyard's head coach, Mike Snowden, in his first season, 13-8, the team's overall record. He was on the 1999 Martha's Vineyard team that was a runner-up to Shrewsbury in the state championship. And he works as the police lieutenant here on the Vineyard for Edgartown. That's Kelly going to Thomas. Thomas able to flick it up. Here comes James Kroll up the ice. James Kroll holding it and shooting it. He missed the target on the left. Ronan Kelly doing a good job to hold it in off a skate. And it's dangerously picked up by Cummings. And look at this burst of steam. Here comes Cummings. Let's see if he wants to do it himself. He goes over the red line with it and into the zone. He gets by Kroll. He's still going with the puck. Working on the back. He got it out in front. Nobody's there. Here comes the follow-up. Walking in shot. Save Pomborg. Rebound got blocked by Kroll. A follow-up try is sticked away by Pomborg as he gets it off to his left side, and it's tapped out of the zone. Cummings will leave it short for the alternate captain, and a penalty's coming up. First penalty of the game will go against Bourne and Cole Thomas. Shot attempt is off of Ronan Kelly, and Gregory looking to go to his right. Netminder pulled here from Martha's Vineyard. And now the Vineyard will just use all the time with all the control. Gregory stepping in left side. Gregory shot and a save made. And there is the touch by the Canalmen. So, with 6:41 to go in the first period, Martha's Vineyard will have the first power play of the afternoon. A trip is the call against the alternate captain and junior, Cole Thomas. "50 viewers on the live stream at home. We thank you guys for tuning in with us this afternoon. Keegan Hamblett on commentary. Athletic director Kristyn Alexander is running the camera. That's Ryan Height going out to the line. Mattel back. And McLean trying to find it. He couldn't. Shot attempt, scores! What a shot! Ryan Height puts Martha's Vineyard in front. .8:35 will be the time of the goal for the sophomore forward, Ryan Height. For Jackson Pomborg, there's nothing you could do about that one. That was a perfectly placed shot. Left side high, over the shoulder. Martha's Vineyard with the home lead here in the Sweet 16. Carpenito leaves it for Landon Hope. Hope trying to counter, and it's off a skate, and it wouldn't go all the way through. It went off of Mattel. That's Callahan trying to play it up. Kennefic cuts it off for the Canalmen. Carpenito trying to get it to Hope. And Hope with the nice knockdown in the middle. And here comes Kennefic stepping up, an odd man rush. Andrew Kennefic leaves it for the trailer. Shot attempt turned away, and it's covered up by Keegan. Charlie Seitz put that one on frame. Second line remains on here for Bourne. Seitz trying the self-tap as he was trying to get it by Gregory. Seitz knocks down Waldman behind the play. And it's played up the ice. McLean will regather over to Carpenito. Carpenito with the flick as he got it by Waldman. Wyatt Wiggin. And now Carpenito taps it up about 5 feet. And there comes Wiggin, the senior defender, up the ice again. Wiggin knocked by Kennefic. Sticks being raised as it deflects into the Canalmen bench and out of play. Not many seniors. You look up and down this roster for Martha's Vineyard. Only 3 seniors that they have. Griffin Callahan, Joey Medeiros, and Wyatt Wiggin. And that was the first time we mentioned Wiggins' name in this game so far. The Bourne Canalmen, they've got 5 seniors on their roster. Face-off just outside of the Canalmen defensive zone here, and it's Kirby battling with Callahan. Pomborg comes out of the blue paint, leaves it for Kelly, who's trying to find Kroll. Kroll taps it out to the red line. Williamson drifting to the left side. Thomas gonna pick it up here. Thomas blocked up in the air, and Kroll's gonna find it. He gets the reach with it on the backhand, and lost it against Williamson. And Kroll's just going to backhand it down once again. It'll be steered away by Keegan. Played hard off the boards, and that's going to go all the way down for an icing. Sean Collins racing down for the Canalmen to get to that one. Sean Collins, one of the 5 seniors. He's actually a goalie for the last 2 years prior to shifting to defender this season, and this year he's got a goal and an assist. Cole Thomas fanned on the shot attempt, and it's walked out. A 3-on-2 going the other way. Play to the left side. Joseph Medeiros. Medeiros the shot, missed the frame. Medeiros still working with it against Cole Thomas. Here comes some help from Alton. Alton with the long reach gets to out to the line. Cummings back to Alton. Alton looking for a seam, and Pomborg smothers it through traffic. Now the shot and goal tally, Martha's Vineyard with 10 and Bourne with 7. The winner of this game will take on number 2 Littleton sometime later this week. That game will be at a neutral site, and this is the last time we're going to be live as the MIAA, NFHS, and My Hockey Live will take over the broadcasting rights. If Bourne advances, we will probably do a tape delay stream if we can. For Martha's Vineyard, it would be their first Elite 8 in 3 years. For Bourne, it would be their first Elite 8 in 20 years. McLean looking to find sights that time, and there's a flick and a 2-on-1 going the other way. Could be a chance. Landon Hope in with Carpenito. Knocked down. A penalty coming up. Landon Hope knocked down to the ice. With 4:11 to go in the first period, the Canalmen will get their first man advantage. And it goes against Griffin Callahan. That's going to be a big loss for the next 2 minutes. Face-off is key here, but Vineyard takes control of it, and they're able to play it by McLean and out of the zone. McLean on the backhand, Lawson. It's going to go back down. Ronan Kelly to Landon Hope. Kelly will go to the right side. Nice step up by McLean, and Thomas will find it at the blue line. He'll send it around the boards. Looking to find Kroll on the left. Kroll leaves it. Landon Hope stepping in. Landon Hope back to James Kroll. Kroll circling at the edge of the face-off circle out to the line. Ronan Kelly back. The alternate captain Hope will stick it down. James Kroll back to Landon Hope. Near side, holding and shooting it. It's off the side of the net. Cole Thomas back to Hunter McLean. McLean dangerously at the line. Back to Thomas. Thomas trying to weave through traffic, and he's got to send it back down. Looking to find Landon Hope. He's knocked down to the ice. Play keeps going. Kroll circles his way halfway through the power play. Kelly back. It's Cole Thomas shooting one. A blocker save. Rebound spilled and sent down the ice, forcing the sophomore Ronan Kelly to retreat on back. Kroll tried to play it over the middle to Hope, and here comes McLean to step in to get it back into the zone. He plays it by Cummings. Cummings hit by McLean. And he's going to try to leave it short. He's going to try to send it around the boards, and Ronan Kelly can't keep it in. They get a reset in the middle. It's Kelly at the red line, going short to James Kroll, who's been out there the whole time. Cole Thomas spinning his way out of trouble for the moment. And goes off the sideboard. James Kroll, 10 seconds on the power play, directed in front. And here comes the follow-up. Ronan Kelly holding on, blocked. And McLean didn't get it cleanly, tapped down the ice. That does it for the Canalmen power play. Two shots on goal for Bourne during that man advantage, and there was a third stepping up the other way. We had Kelly and Thomas going forward. Faceoff will be on the right side of Russell Keegan, who changed his jersey number from 1 to 33. McLean backed off of it, now has to do some work about 5 feet in front of the red line. That's lofted up off of the ceiling, and it's going to be whistled dead here. Got to talk with Bourne head coach Frank Carpenito before the game, but his main keys were staying disciplined and respecting the speed that Martha's Vineyard has. He doesn't want his team to get caught deep, and he wants to watch their defensive to offensive transition. It's off the side apron. It's going to pop in front here, but fanning on the shot is Medeiros. It's Carpenito playing as Kennefic lost his stick. We get a touch in the middle. They're calling for the faceoff to be by Russell Keegan's end. Donnie Gregory got the stick down there with 1:36 to go in the first period. 1-0 Martha's Vineyard over Bourne in the Sweet 16 on a goal by Ryan Height. Top line back on here for either side. Kennefic will hold it in after the Canalmen win the draw. He turned it over, and here comes a 2-on-1 going the other way. Left on the left side, played across. Kennefic gets the stick down. Regathering it is Height. Height battling. And Kroll with the tap, and he's got to get to it himself. Up to the red line it goes. Hope gets a stick down on Williamson. And it's off the glove of Palmborg. Dangerous rebound. McLean able to get to it just in time. Held in by Williamson. Kennefic goes short. Kroll up the ice at the bouncing puck. Landon Hope is going to get to this one. Landon Hope on the short side, and he missed it right along the short angle. Landon Hope, who had a goal against Hudson, and what was a perfect setup by that top line with him, Thomas, and Kroll not missing by much there. Two inactives for the Canalmen today, both underclassmen. Freshman defender Austin McLean and sophomore forward Tavon Tavares not here for the game. That one is saved by Keegan, and it pops up high in the air. Kroll trying to get to it, the multi-sport athlete, as it's sent up the ice. A tight race to the puck. Can Medeiros get to it in time? He can in front of Kelly. Medeiros with 35 seconds to work, and Landon Hope's going to take over here for Bourne. Kroll leaves in the middle perfectly. It's Cole Thomas cutting in. Cole Thomas's shot turned away. Rebound. Kroll will get to it behind the net, out in front. Thomas gets to it again, and another save made by Keegan. 15 seconds left to go in the first, and Hunter McLean can't hold it in. And now another race to it as he backhands it away from Joey Medeiros. James Kroll with 6 seconds, maybe one more chance. Played cross ice. Cole Thomas with 3. Looking to find Landon Hope. Bodies decked down in the middle. That is how period 1 will come to an end. The shots on goal in that first period. Bourne with 13. Martha's Vineyard with 11. Ryan Height has the lone goal in this one, which he scored 6.5 minutes in what was a power play goal. For our tape delay audience, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back for period number 2 momentarily. For the live stream audience, we'll keep it here. We'll go to the internal mic, and Athletic Director Kristyn Alexander and I will be back for the second period in about 9 minutes. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Canalmen Hockey on YouTube. Back inside Martha's Vineyard Ice Arena here in Oak Bluffs, Massachusetts, as we're about ready to start period number 2 in today's 2026 MIAA Division 4 Sweet 16 ice hockey matchup between Bourne and Martha's Vineyard. 1-0, Martha's Vineyard is the score through 15 minutes of play, as Ryan Height scored the goal on a power play on the upper shoulder of Jackson Pomborg. The Bourne Canalmen, despite trailing, they have more shots on goal. 13-11 are the shots as of right now through period 1. Once again, the winner of this game will take on number 2 Littleton at a neutral site. Should be sometime later this week. Bourne played Littleton last year in the round of 32. That was a 29 seed versus 4 seed, and Littleton only won that one 1-0. Thank you for joining us once again on Bourne Community Television and on the YouTube live stream on my channel. Keegan Hamblett on commentary, Bourne Athletic Director Kristyn Alexander stepping in for Ed Strode on camera. Both teams getting set. No changes in goal. Everybody's banging the sticks on the boards. It's been loud in here all afternoon. Since we got here, probably at about 2:20. Once again, the Canalmen are in the road purple uniforms. They're going left to right in this period. Martha's Vineyard and the home whites going right to left. Second period is underway, and Bourne will get the tap up the ice from Kirby. Playing it in the back is Halby, and he goes behind Russell Coogan's net. He'll go to the right side to Angus Cummings, and Cummings gonna drift off to the left side as he gets by Cole Thomas. Cummings still going, he gets by Kirby. Cummings on the backhand, deflected. Here's the follow-up try, it scores! That took 24 seconds. Griffin Callahan has doubled Martha's Vineyard's lead. Griffin Callahan, one of those 3 seniors we mentioned earlier, and the team captain, doubles the lead for Martha's Vineyard in the Sweet 16. They always say 2-goal lead is the most dangerous lead in hockey, though. We'll see what Bourne can do on a response as Gregory sends it in. It's McLean looking to play it off the boards, and this is going to be a tight race, but it's going to go all the way down before Landon Hope can catch up to it. It's a Canalmen icing. The face-off will be on the left side of Jackson Pomborg, with Hope to take it against Benjamin Kakowska. It's Kennefic with it, looking to find sights. 3 Martha's Vineyard players were all in the mix. Kennefic with some trouble with it, and Pomborg sees it right away. Kakowska got it on frame. This time the draw will be on the right side. And Martha's Vineyard winning yet another face-off at the line. Is Mattel looking for a redirection, never got all the way through. Collins to Kroll on the left side. Ronan Kelly retreating to get it. And he's gonna turn over the puck. Mattel again at the left point. Plays it to the line, and that one squirted out. It'll be called an offside. Jackson Pomborg, the Bourne goalie this year. Overall, if you count the playoff game, 10-9-2 is his record, a 188 goals against average, a 928 save percentage. He's got 6 shutouts on the year, tied for second in Bourne Canalmen hockey history. 15 is the all-time mark. And they're going to toss both guys off the draw here. Gregory and Kirby will have to drift off to the right side. It's off the boards by Collins and sent back down by Mattel. Waiting for it is Alton. Alton's shot blocked. Ended up missing on the right side. Medeiros tried to leave it short. Kirby tried to make the hit, and he stumbled down himself. Kirby now avoids the nudge. Medeiros is going to leave it. Back to the line it goes. Here comes again Mattel. Mattel shoots one, redirected, it got blocked, ended up on the other side of Palmborg. He didn't know where it was going to end up. Luckily, he didn't have to make a save in that sequence. The puck goes by Ronan Kelly. Alton's waiting for it on the other side. That shot will drift off into the corner. Collins looking to get it to Thomas. Thomas's tripping penalty led to the first Martha's Vineyard goal in this game. You can see players out there tumbling on this ice. Definitely not a perfect ice here, as it's flicked up the ice that time. Thomas retreating, won't get there first in front of Mattel. No icing as it ends up in the corner. We play down. That's going to find the stick of Williamson. Williamson a little bit too far for Callahan. Flex Sights couldn't get onto it. Kelly will get to it. Ronan Kelly with a nice step, and he's held. No arm goes up. Wow. Peter Williamson redirected. Palmborg's got it in the pads. Oh my goodness, how is that one not a penalty right in the middle? He got hooked and knocked down to the ice. Face off on the right side of Palmborg with 12:04 to go in the second period. Martha's Vineyard doubled their lead, 26 seconds in, and now a one-on-one for Frank Carpenito on the stick drag, coming in on the left side. Carpenito nudged hard into the side boards. Canafek now has to retreat on back. He missed a lot of the regular season with an injury. He pushed through it. It was about a month where he wasn't playing. Landon Hope cuts it off, and it's taken away by the Vineyard. Wyatt Wiggins stepping in, deflected into the middle, and here comes Kokoska. Kokoska still going. Kokoska tried to get on the near angle, and he is hammered really hard into the boards. Williamson a follow-up try, missed the net. Canafek off the sideboards, not out of the zone. That shot attempt wouldn't fall from Halby. Bourne's got to start getting some counters up the other way as Sights will send it down, which will be a Canalmen icing. Before the game, when we took the ferry here, I also got to talk to Coach Carpenito, as Bourne actually played Martha's Vineyard earlier this season and lost 3-0. What he wanted to see different in this game, he said he wants to see his team sustain the zone time better, go quicker, and to be better in their own end. Canafek knocked down to the ice, and here comes Cole Thomas. Up to James Kroll, flicks it forward to himself at the red line. Kroll held, and Halby will get to it behind Keegan. There comes another step up the other way. It's Height, who's already scored once. Height tried to get back to it and got deflected back in by Callahan. It's Williamson going to the point. It's tapped out, and Kroll couldn't get a stick. It was going to be a delayed offside. Kirby getting the puck in. He slammed down to the ice. Cole Thomas with the nice hit. Stepping in is Cummings. Angus Cummings on the left side got the backhand off of Canafek. Canafek trying to play it short. There's an option. Wait for it in the middle. There it is. It scores. It got through the path of Palmborg. It's 3-0 Martha's Vineyard. And it's Peter Williamson who scores it. This top line, every single player is combined for a goal apiece. Time out, Bourne High School, 10:16 to go in the second. I'll take a short break. We'll be right back. Back inside Martha's Vineyard Ice Arena out of the timeout, as Martha's Vineyard has increased their lead to 3 goals, and out of that timeout we have an icing. Faceoff's going to be on the left side of Russell Keegan. Bourne has been on the opposite side of comebacks a couple of times this season. Now they're going to have to mount a big one here just under halfway through this game, or else their season's going to be over. It's Carpenito looking for something. Sight's got to stick down. Carpenito knocked away, and getting it on the other side is Jason Alton. Alton gets it now one-on-one. Sauer shot, missed the frame. The alternate, Max Mattel. He's looking to find Medeiros on the side. Slap shot try wouldn't go on frame from Mattel. Locus running in. Pomborg with the save as he leaves it behind short on the left. Medeiros working one-on-one, and he'll send it back. Mattel losing it but picking it back up. Sight's defending. Mattel's shot saved by Pomborg. And now collision of bodies, and everybody getting tied up. That's some frustration that is in the middle. And Pomborg being smart, just backing away from it. No penalty was called during that exchange. The faceoff will remain where it was originally set, which is on the right side of Pomborg from our vantage point on the left. That top line is back on for both teams. Kanafik. Now it's going to be Kroll to pick it up. He gets it out and he plays it by Wigan. James Kroll looking for one, and it got blocked. Thomas working with the stick. He's going to go in a race against Waldman with it. Kroll now trying to get the stick down. He can't. Kirby's in the mix. Thomas flying in to get it on the right side. Thomas able to pick the puck up, but couldn't get it onto Keegan. That was a good box out. Kroll would have had a chance, but he was retreating to the other side. Kirby on the backhand. Out to center ice. And you got Kirby, who's not playing the puck, he's playing the body. Wyatt Wigan is going to leave it for Dylan Waldman to take. Flicked up. Kanafik lost it. And in comes Medeiros. Medeiros cutting to the right side. Lost the puck, holds it in at the point. He slaps it down. A collision as McLean fell down, and here comes Cole Thomas entering in. Deflected by Medeiros into the corner. Landon Hope going on the brakes. Sights can't get a stick down. Picking it up is Mattel. And that's a nice hit right on the right side. Under 8 minutes to go, period 2. Nice hit by Landon Hope. Everybody's getting angry now, and that was a nice shot by Donnie Gregory that Pomborg got a piece of. Sights unable to get onto it. It's at the line. It's Halby shooting it. Pomborg the save. He got the rebound. Follow-up scores. 4-0 Martha's Vineyard. Jason Alton. .7:23 will be the time of the goal. 2 goals in this game have been scored by sophomores, and it's 4 different goal scorers that paved way for Martha's Vineyard. Carpenito deflected, trying to get back onto it. And now it's going to be Landon Hope stepping over the red line and into the zone, trying to play it to himself. And for Russell Keegan, that is his first save of the second period. After 13 shots from Bourne in the first 15 minutes, it took them 7:48 to get the first of the second. Seitz will take the draw against Callahan. Seitz got most of it. Collins trying to step, and now it's going to be a potential 3-on-1. We got Hope racing on back. It's Height, still working with it. A nice spin move as he holds it up. A save by Pomborg, going to get a second save in there. Hope able to tap it into the middle. Seitz a little bit far. Carpenito's going to catch up to it. Carpenito looking to find Seitz. That worked against Hudson, but it couldn't connect that time. Collins into the middle, Seitz left side. Didn't have enough mustard to reach Carpenito. Height's coming into the zone again. Height still going with the puck. Height couldn't get it away, and here comes the takeover. End to end we go. Keegan will steer that one away off to his right. It's gonna be gathered and sent up by Mattel. Kroll. Oh, he knocks down a man right in the middle. Cole Thomas with it, now working behind the net. Cole Thomas's shot didn't miss the upper angle by much. McLean trying the self-pass. Another nice hit. Hunter McLean stepping up, feeds it. Cole Thomas, his shot attempt missed. Another nice hit along the sideboards. That'll give the Bourne fans something to cheer about. Kroll feeds it across. Shot attempt. And they waved it off. They blew the play dead. So as soon as the puck goes in, they're going to wave it off. And now Cole Thomas talking with the ref. You can't blow the play dead. They had possession of it, and he put it in the back of the net. And listen, I know it's 4-0. It's not a difference maker in the game right now, but that gets some momentum back on your side. In a Sweet 16 game, you can't blow the whistle on that. And either way, the Bourne Canalmen will have the face-off in their own attacking zone with Kirby taking it. And he's going to go against Callahan once again. The Canalmen win it. Shot attempt and a nice glove save by Keegan. Bourne wins another one. Shot attempt blocked as it goes off to the right side. Kelly tip, Kroll across, and reaching for it is Thomas, who's looking to find Kirby. Kirby racing to it, a nice work on the backhand. Kirby still going with the puck, trying to leave it for Kroll. He picks it back up, and it's in the net. I think it went off of an own man in front, and that makes it 4-1. And it looks like they're going to credit it to James Kroll. We'll credit Kirby on the assist. For Kroll, his second goal of the tournament. For Kirby, his 8th assist on the year. And there you go. There's your momentum right back into the game. It wasn't the prettiest goal, but you'll take it if you're the Canalmen. That one gets deflected off the netting. And more action going on. Hope with the late hit. Yeah, super fan right in front and told to get away. I'm telling you, everybody's got to get this game under control pretty soon, or else you're going to have a big fight that's going to break out when it comes to the end. But this is why we promote good sportsmanship before every single game. Look at the official. He just told Matt Rulli and Charlie Seitz to knock it off. Excuse me, that wasn't Rulli, that was Medeiros. It's picked back up again, and Hope couldn't get it on frame. Carpenito with the tap, and it's Cummings behind the net. Flicked up by Medeiros. Kenefick, who struggled in this game, now it's Landon Hope. Regathered by Gregory. Gregory stepping into the zone. Donnie Gregory still going with it on the left side. Kenefick was ready to line up for a hit. Seitz will backhand it away, and here comes Landon Hope. A 2-on-2 counter for Bourne. Landon Hope into the zone with it. Hope shot. It got blocked as it went through. Off the boards and down. That is an icing. We go to the face-off on the right side. Cole Thomas got to it. It's blockered out of play. What a great look by Cole Thomas. I always tell you, shooters shoot. If you get it right away, you got a good lane. Might as well take the shot. 36 viewers on the live stream watching at home that couldn't make the trip to the Vineyard. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Keegan Hamblett on commentary. Kristyn Alexander, the Bourne AD, filling in for Ed Strode on camera. And here's Sean Collins racing on back for the Canalmen with 4.5 to go in the second period. 4-1 is the score. Martha's Vineyard with the lead over Bourne. Shot attempt will miss the frame by Mattel. Played up, and it's Thomas. Cole Thomas racing on the left side. Knocked off the puck by Mattel. It's left short and played across to the left side. Williamson trying to get on the end of it. Williamson, a nice spin move on Collins. Williamson looking for a lane, put in intentionally wide. Callahan back to the line. It was held in by Mattel. And they get a whistle on the stoppage. Here comes the face-off on the left side of Palmborg. Top line remains out for Bourne. Second line on here for Martha's Vineyard. Carpenito looking to get to it. They actually switched it second line on here for the Canalmen. And Palmborg able to get it with the glove after it got tapped forward onto him by Alton. Alton gets it back to the line. The puck is played by McLean. Medeiros working for the Vineyard. And Hope looking to go short and another turnover. Seitz got a stick down. Medeiros working against Kenefick. There's Hope again. Received a tap. Seitz turned over. Shot attempt is gloved by Palmborg as Alton got it there a second time. Jackson Palmborg now 21 saves on 25 shots. Russell Coogan 17 saves on 18 shots. At the point, it's Waldman. They're going to play it off the boards down low. Here's Callahan. Callahan circling the net. Back out it comes. That's Wigan, tipped and wide. I think it was tipped by Williamson. Thomas off the boards. Kroll able to get it out, and a nice open ice hit as Kroll knocked down Wigan. Williamson stepping in again, taken over by Kroll. And Kroll's got to work by himself on the right. Looking to knock him down a second time. He had the stick tied up in the helmet of Wigan. Kirby missed the hit. Kroll retreating to the left side, and this is going to be close here. As Kirby has to step back, Williamson will dump it down. Martha's Vineyard will do a line change. Thomas knocked down. It's Height working against McLean. Picked up again by the Vineyard. Shot save, Palmborg. And McLean finds it through traffic. Bouncing puck out of the zone. Here comes Cole Thomas one-on-one. Thomas still going stick drag. Couldn't get it by Halby. And that was risky because you had James Kroll going to the bench as soon as that was developing. You could have had a 2-on-1. There's an icing called under 2 minutes to go in the second. And Martha's Vineyard able to win that face-off. It's Cummings going behind the net. He gets by Frank Carpenito. He gets by Charlie Seitz. He plays the puck by Landon Hope. And regathering it is Gregory. Gregory's shot got a piece of Palmborg. It's Medeiros working with it on the left side. Cummings looking to send it down once again. Shot, save Palmborg. Kelly will get it away. Seitz getting a stick in there, as well as Ronan Kelly. Taking it is Donnie Gregory. Gregory back to Medeiros. Medeiros, the wraparound, was looking to find Gregory on the other side. Gregory will beat Carpenito to it as it's backhanded down. Nice spin move here, and Alton couldn't get it on frame. Here comes another 2-on-2 with a minute to go in the second. It's Hope coming in with Seitz. Hope has an option. Looking to find Seitz. A save is made by Keegan. Here comes the face-off on the right side of Keegan. Martha's Vineyard winning yet another one. And it's going to be an odd man counter the other way once again. Stepping in is Callahan. He leaves it for the trailer. Drifting to the side was Height, and he put it off the blocker of Palmborg, and it's cleared away. Out to the blue line, shot attempt. Palmborg got a piece of that one too. Off the side of the net, and Palmborg is able to get it with the glove. And more shoving going on right in front of the junior goalie. Here comes the draw where there are a whole bunch of Martha's Vineyard fans right along those sideboards over there. So that face-off circle there's a whole wall of them. Pretty much everybody standing over here on our left side. 22 seconds to go, a save by Palmborg. Hope looking to get it behind the net, and there's Thomas with it. Off of Hope, and now it's Kroll. 15 seconds, maybe one more chance. Kroll stepping into the zone. Kroll tried to leave it on back. It was close to being offside. It's flicked up into the middle. Ronan Kelly will send it in. Keegan will stick it aside. 15 minutes to go in regulation. Martha's Vineyard with a 3-goal lead over Bourne. The shots on goal overall in this game. Martha's Vineyard with 31. Bourne with 19. Tape delay, we'll take another short break. Third period coming up soon. And for our live stream audience, back to the internal mic we go. We'll be back in 9 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Back inside the Martha's Vineyard Ice Arena as we're about ready to start the third period in today's MIAA Division 4 Sweet 16 ice hockey matchup. Martha's Vineyard with a 4-1 lead over Bourne with 15 minutes to go. We thank you once again for joining us on any of our feeds, Bourne Community Television and our YouTube live stream. Keegan, Hamblett on commentary, AD Kristyn Alexander running the camera. 4 goal scorers from Martha's Vineyard. They've all been different ones. Griffin Callahan, Peter Williamson, Ryan Height, and Jason Alton. The lone goal scorer for the Canalmen is going to be credited to James Kroll, who played it off for Martha's Vineyard players' skate as it trickled into the net. The Bourne Canalmen need 3 goals in the next 15 minutes to keep their season alive. They're going to go to their first Elite 8 in 20 years. Martha's Vineyard looking to go to their second Elite 8 in 4 years. Third period's underway. Here we go. Truman Halby will send it on down by the back net of Jackson Palmborg. Kirby away to Thomas. He's got Kroll forward if he can get it to him. It's off the skate of Kroll, who's in an offside position. Face-off will be at the center dot. James Kirby, he's going to take it. Nope, now they're going to motion for it to be just outside the Martha's Vineyard zone. And Kirby trying to get a tap by Gregory. Halby will send it down and around. Hunter McLean there first for Bourne. Thomas able to chip it up high. A race to the puck. Kroll might have a chance here. Kroll cutting in. James Kroll scores! 36 seconds into period 3. We got life. It's 4-2. Good pickup in the middle by James Kroll. That makes it a 2-goal game here in the Sweet 16. The top line remains on the ice for both teams. And Kirby's able to get back to the puck. Icing's going to be waved off here. Rory Lockus making a move by Cole Thomas. Kirby trying to get the stick down. Now in a battle against Mattel. Regathered in the middle by Williamson. Tapped by Landon Hope. And now it's Thomas who's going to reset here for the Canalmen. Off of Hope and Kirby, who's going to come off of the ice. McLean battling for it at the blue line. Thomas still on. Thomas lost it. Here comes Williamson. Williamson still going. Hope boxing him out. And it's going to be eventually picked up on the side by Halby. Callahan working with the puck. Callahan, a nice spin move on Landon Hope. Callahan goes back down low behind Palmborg's net. McLean made the hit. It squirts out for Hunter McLean as he drifted to the right side. Sights. Second effort. Gets out of the zone. It's going to come back in. Hope's going to take it. See if we can catch Martha's Vineyard here in a line change. Hope stepping by the red line will send it into the zone. And Sights couldn't win the battle against Mattel. And here comes a 2-on-2 the other way with Joseph Medeiros still going. Medeiros shot save made. Rebound on the other side is knocked away. And it's going to come out. It's cut off by Medeiros. Medeiros lost it and played back down the ice. If it goes, it's going to be an icing waved off at the last second. Dylan Waldman now battling with Frank Carpenito. Carpenito is still caught up behind the play. It's Donnie Gregory dishing into the middle. Palmborg with the save. And the mask is off of him, and let's hold up for a minute. Jackson Palmborg He's also a multi-sport athlete. He's been a part of junior varsity soccer and baseball teams at Bourne High School. He's got the mask back on. Looks like he's all right. 12:26 to go in regulation. He's got the face-off on his left, which the Canalmen are able to win, but Martha's Vineyard quickly gains control of it. Flicked up, and it's going to hit the netting by Ronan Kelly. Ronan Kelly will get to the puck. A sophomore will leave it short. Collins to Kroll. Looking to spring it down the ice, and it never connected with Cole Thomas. Quick icing, face off back towards Palmborg. Face off won by the Vineyard. It got blocked, and Palmborg never got a piece. He got that one too with the pad. And he got a second save in the sequence as there was a short side attempt. Held in by Halby. Played on the short side, off a stick. And Kirby's got it as he makes a nice stick drag, but it's quickly taken over right in the middle and sent down. Thomas. Working with the puck, fanned on the pass attempt. Able to tap it where Kroll will take it. Backhand blocked. And Palmborg is going to have to hold on to this one as the backhand went in from Gregory. There's Cummings, blocked. And Kennefic will get to it first in front of Medeiros. Held in, and McLean gets it behind Palmborg. Time is slowly starting to run out for the Canalmen. Still got plenty of time to work with, though. On a delayed offside, McLean. Carpenito couldn't get it forward. Fed to the left side. Shot saved by Palmborg. Hope had to pop up high. Working with it as Alton. Held in as Gregory's going back to the left. Medeiros. And Hope gets a stick down. A body falls right in the middle. Landon Hope with the counter into the zone. Lost it. And Seitz couldn't get back onto it. Here comes a 2-on-2 the other way. Donnie Gregory leaving it, trying to get back to it. And it almost worked as Ryan Height now. Going against Andrew Kennefic. Height just slamming down Kennefic, and now Seitz going to work 1-on-3. It gets deflected back where the sophomore defender Angus Cummings takes it. Cummings still going forward with it. We had 10 minutes to go. Cummings got it in front. McLean with a stick down. Back to the red line it goes. Mattel over to his left. Kennefic holding it. Can't get it out. Kroll will get it away. Thomas made one-man miss. Thomas leaving it. James Kroll now will work in the corner. Kroll's got McLean. That's where he goes at the line. Hunter McLean got it back. James Kroll into the middle. Kroll still going with it and tried to dish it off. Here's Ronan Kelly. Kelly tried to step in. It popped in. And unable to get it away was James Kroll, and he makes a nice hit on Jason Alton. Going end-to-end once again. Griffin Callahan nudged by McLean. And Cole Thomas has got it. Kroll flicked up. Another nice open ice hit. McLean Leave it for Kirby as they almost collided. Kirby's into the zone left side. Kirby waiting for some help, tried the backhand, didn't get all of it. Slapshot try is fanned on by McLean, and now he's got to race back. Everybody for Bourne's got to get back a 2-on-3. Donnie Gregory holds it up, cutting to the left side, and it just missed the frame. Might have grazed the outside of the net. Running with it is Locus, who's trying to find Height. Height's got it. With space. Wouldn't it go? Follow-up is saved. And you had a Martha's Vineyard player that collided with Palmborg as it's popped into the middle. Medeiros deflected. Gregory trying to find it. He'll get it out to the point. It's Waldman. Bourne's in possession. It's Hope going to Seitz. Seitz overskated it. It's Collins to Landon Hope, trying to get back onto it. Landon Hope, a nice deke move left side. Landon Hope, shot save, and it's sticked away. Landon Hope with a nice hit along the end boards. Seitz looking to get it, and a man down on the ground is able to get it away. That one played too far. Collins will get it. Bourne really having trouble in their own end now, but Seitz has a read on it on the right side. Played it off of Alton. Alton fanned on the pass at Temple, will send it down. Palmborg leaves it for Kennefic. Halfway through the third. Alton again from Martha's Vineyard. Here's the backhand work from Williamson. Williamson can't connect with Alton that time. On the other side, it's Collins. Tapped up by Seitz. It's not going to have enough steam for it to be called an icing. Waldman. Alton off of Kirby, and just a little bit too far for him to catch up. That one played up too far. Kelly leaves it for Kennefic, who has to dump it in. Wigan gets by one. Wigan into the zone. His shot attempt goes high. Palmborg retreats on back right along the goal line. Wigan down. And a stumble, not going to be called for a trip as Medeiros fell down. Kennefic down, Wigan, and it's covered by Palmborg. .6:39 to go. And here come the Canalmen. Kroll couldn't walk it forward out of the zone. Palmborg's going to steer away another one here. It's Kokoska. Try to receive it, and here it comes the other way. Off the boards, Cole Thomas trying to get to it. Going to be tight against Cummings. Battled for, he's knocked down to the ice. Robert Texera stepping up, got it over the red line, and it's back on to Palmborg, and he's going to play it. There's James Kroll over to James Kirby, deflected by Halby. Truman Halby has really done a great job. He's been the X factor today. Hasn't gotten on the score sheet yet in the Sweet 16 game, but he's been making big plays all the way around on this ice. And it's Griffin Callahan going to work now. It's left short, couldn't connect in the middle as it's flicked up by Ronan Kelly. Intended target was Ryan Height. Cummings with 5:25 to go in regulation. Nice hit in the middle by McLean, and it's sent right back into the corner. Landon Hope hitting the brakes. Ronan Kelly at the line, and it got blocked off of Cummings. He had a lane that was going in the net. It's Kelly again, steering it off to his left where Landon Hope's waiting for it. Landon Hope across, Seitz couldn't stick it down cleanly. And it goes right on down where Ronan Kelly's waiting to take it. McLean leaves it short. Carpenito trying to fish it out. Seitz coming in to help. And Martha's Vineyard with a regather. Medeiros to the left side. Gregory will send it on to Palmborg. A dangerous rebound. And McLean picks it up for the Canalmen. Hunter McLean, the defender, stepping up and got caught up right in the official. That was Alton who got it in front. Follow-up attempt wouldn't go from Locus. Sights looking to find Hope. It got cut off. Got to start getting some looks up the ice if you're Bourne within the next 2 minutes. That shot attempt missed the frame. And Max Mattel's going to reset here on neutral ice. That was a nice leave-off for Locus. Locus hit hard by James Kroll. And Kroll trying to kick it to himself. Knocks down another man and a big collision on the side. Mattel going back to the left, did not connect with anybody. That's an icing. The clock will stop with 3:44 to go. Keep in mind, the Bourne Canalmen have already used their timeout in this one after it became 3-0. Kirby's going to take the draw, and he's going to go against Callahan. Kirby wins it. It's Cole Thomas with a nice deke move. Thomas hauled down, and a penalty's coming up. Bourne's going to go to the power play with 3:38 to go. And now it's decision time for Coach Carpenito. Does he want to pull Palmborg and go 6-on-4? It does not look like he's going to. The Canalmen had 2 shots on goal in their first man advantage. Callahan going back to the box. Face-off will be on the left side of Keegan. The Canalmen get to it. Hunter McLean shot a bouncing puck, and Keegan covers it up before he gave up the rebound to Cole Thomas. 20 saves now in this one for Russell Keegan. Hope winning a face-off. They're 2 for 2 on the power play. McLean across right side. Ronan Kelly shoots one, and a save made. The rebound is spilled. It almost popped into the blue paint. Keegan has got it underneath the padding. He holds. That is 3 shots in the first 15 seconds of this Canalmen man advantage. And we're holding up play here just for a second. And there's the go to go. Gregory against Thomas. Thomas wins it. McLean on the left side. McLean to James Kroll. Kroll tried to backhand it. Keegan's got it. .3:11 to go in the third, 1:34 on the power play. Palmborg still in the net. Thomas's shot! It was a glove save made by Keegan. I couldn't tell from here as we were at a really tight angle. He flashed the leather on that one, though. That is 5 shots from the Canalmen in the first 30 seconds of the man advantage. Canalmen win another one. Thomas to the right side. Ronan Kelly's shot is gloved again. This is almost textbook how to work a power play. Just get pucks on net. Martha's Vineyard switches out their line. Bourne keeps their 5 on as they win another face-off. Ronan Kelly circling his way with 3 minutes to go. Landon Hope creating space. Hope still working with the puck. Defending him is Cummings. Cummings can't get it out. Kelly holding. Looking to play it off the boards to Landon Hope on the left side. Landon Hope working at the edge of the trapezoid. Landon Hope from a narrow angle got the backhand away, and it's going to be sent down the ice. A nice send down that time by Peter Williamson. Hunter McLean, 46 seconds to go on the power play. He lost it, and now a stumble, and it's going to lead to a rush the other way. Williamson, box up high, and just had to send it to the opposite corner. Now it's Kroll with the stumble. Thomas with half a minute. Palmborg looking to go to the bench. Thomas gets the puck into the zone. There goes Palmborg. Thomas looking to wrap it around on the other side. The net's empty for Bourne. Ronan Kelly holds it in. He shoots one, deflected off to the side. Kroll picks it back up. Kroll with 10 seconds, 6-on-4. Kroll makes the move. Kroll's shot is blocked. An angle, but it's just going to be sent down the ice by Donnie Gregory. Landon Hope as the power play has expired. Charlie Seitz gets the puck in. Getting to it first is going to be Locus. Thomas will back off, and he plays it off the netting and out of play. Face off on the right side of Russell Keegan, who had 6 saves in that penalty kill for Martha's Vineyard. Ronan Kelly is starting to run out of time. McLean, other side, his shot missed. Thomas tried to leave it. A good reach by Kelly to keep it in. Martha's Vineyard in control. Griffin Callahan battling against James Kroll. Kroll knocks him down to the ice. Here's the Vineyard in control. It's Ryan Knight. He shoots it wide. Here's the follow-up on the other side. Williamson working from a narrow angle. It's cut off by the stick of McLean. And now everybody's going to get forward for Bourne with 50 seconds. Deflected. Hope trying to get to it. He tried to leave it short for Thomas. A good box out by Seitz. Hope will send it into the zone. Callahan out of the box. We'll send it down. It's going to trickle wide, but it went off of McLean, so there's no icing. McLean over. That's Kelly leaving it short for Hope. Hope touched by Seitz. Charlie Seitz with 25 seconds. Bats it to himself. Seitz on the backhand. Couldn't get it all the way through. Empty net chance down. And it won't go, but that's going to be an icing. And the clock will stop with 15.3 to go. Bourne bringing out the big guns. 6-on-5. They need 2, but you got to get one within the next 5 to 10 seconds. Hope wins it. Kelly trying to catch up to it. There's an empty net to shoot at. A rolling puck. Martha's Vineyard's going to the Elite 8. Two seconds to go. Martha's Vineyard's got a date with Littleton in the state quarterfinals. Handshake line is about to go on. Congratulations to Martha's Vineyard. Second time in 4 years they are advancing to the Division 4 state quarterfinals. For the Bourne Canalmen, for the second time in 3 years, it will be a Sweet 16 exit. They are only losing 5 seniors, though, and the future, especially going into next year, once again, does look bright. A lot of star sophomores and juniors that they're going to be bringing back, and a nice, talented freshman core that they have as well, especially on those third and fourth lines. Got to give a shout out to Kristyn Alexander, who stepped in to run the camera today. Before we sign off, I want to thank everybody, and especially Ed Strode, for allowing me to hop on this season for Bourne Canalmen Ice Hockey. Had a great time, met so many great people, great teammates, great coaches, great fans all the way around. I enjoyed every single second of it. That is going to do it for our coverage, as we have a ferry, a couple bus rides to catch on the way back to Bourne. But now, from the Martha's Vineyard Ice Arena, I'm Keegan Hamblett, signing off and wishing you the best. And we will see you next for Bourne Canalmen Spring Sports. Have a good night, everybody.